Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to do another best for each position in NHL 21's Hockey Ultimate Team. So we're at the end game, essentially. We've got Team of the Season. So we're going to break down the best of the best. These are the cards that you're basically going to chase after for the rest of the game, as we're in the 99 hut territory. Guys, before we get into the video, don't forget to check out Gamer Advantage. If you guys stare at a monitor all day long, you at work, you game a ton, maybe you're a full-time streamer, check out Gamer Advantage. These things have saved me from headaches every single day. Can't swear by them enough. Check them out. Link is down below, and use code NOSLEEVES. It'll save you 10% off your entire order. All right, let's get into the video. All right, we're going to start out with left-handed forwards. This is wingers. And obviously, we're about that time where you're going to be able to get the 97 KIRILL KAPRIZOV or the Keandre Miller. And in number 4 among left-handed wingers, this KIRILL KAPRIZOV fits the bill. He is essentially 99 everything. The only sort of setback is that he's only 5'10", but in this game, it really doesn't matter all that much. He is going to absolutely fly. One of the most electric players in the NHL this season. Can't wait to try out his card. He comes in at number 4 among left-handed wingers. Next up is the 97 Stanley Cup NIKITA KUCHEROV with Workhorse and Gladiator. And when you get everything activated on this card, same situation. He's just essentially an inch taller, but he is 99 everything. Kucherov cards this year have been really good, and I'm not going to lie, in NHL 20 and 19, I didn't find them all that effective, but NHL 21 was a different story. I loved every single one I used, especially the Team of the Week versions, those kind of cards. Great card all the way through, and he is our number 3 left-handed winger in NHL 21. Next up, we've got the 97 Auston Matthews from the Team of the Season. He can also play center, but he does a ton of damage on the wing. I tried him both at center and on the wing. Didn't really find him all that noticeable at center, even though he's legit the perfect build. It's his speed that's really nuts. Like, you really notice, a lot of players have 99 speed at this point, but I don't know, there's something about Auston Matthews cards that absolutely fly. He's essentially 99 everything and a great build at 6'3", 220. He comes in at number 2 among left-handed wingers. And then finally, the 98 Connor McDavid, 6'1", 99 everything. This card can also play center, but I think you're wasting his talents at this point if you put him on center. He is the fastest card in the game, and it is noticeable still. Like I said, there are some cards that play above their attributes, and Connor McDavid is one of them. He is absolutely nuts, and if you're able to get this card, you've got your number 1 left-handed winger for essentially the rest of the game. An unbelievable card. Coming in at number 4 among right-handed wingers, it's the 96 Team of the Year, David PASTRNAK. You can also go with the All-Star version as well. Again, when you have all the team-based synergies and everything on this card, he is essentially 99 everything. He has been my top-line right-handed winger for quite some time now. I've loved this card. His shot is deadly, and he comes in at number 4. Also need to mention kind of a shout-out, also the 96 Artemi Panarin as well. I don't know if he's as likely to get updates still, so that's why I put Pasternak ahead of him, just because, Rangers are eliminated, so I'm assuming that players that are in the playoffs will get some updated cards, so just the reason why I split them up. Coming in at number 3, it is the 94 Mario Lemieux, Old Faithful at this point. He has just been unbelievable from the start of the game all the way through, and once he gets his gold card, it's going to be really tough for him to not be the best right-handed player in the game. That being said, I do need to mention Guy Lafleur will not be on this list. He is very close. Once he gets his upgrade, even though I know I'm talking about Guy Lafleur, but Pasternak just plays a little bit heavier. Wanted to give that reason as to why, but the silver Guy Lafleur just hasn't felt nearly the same as the bronze one early on in the year. I don't know if it's because all the other cards caught up or what it is, but regardless, number 3, Mario Lemieux. Now, his endurance is the only downfall, but he plays so big that you take advantage of that. And again, he is just faster than his speed stat indicates. It's wild, and one of my favorite cards to use all the way through the year. Moving on, we've got the 97 Nathan MacKinnon. And the synergies on this thing basically make it absolutely electric. I mean, the Gladiator as well, not really a super popular synergy, but it boosts up the one downfall that he might have, and that's body checking. Just an absolute crazy good card. And yeah, he comes in as the number 2 right-handed winger in NHL 21. I hope next year we can actually use him at center. Then lastly, is the 97 Alex Ovechkin. This card, coming with Speedster and Workhorse, almost seems unfair, but he has finally got a top-tier card in this game. He gets 98 speed with Distributor, 98 with Acceleration, 6'3", 238, elite size, speed. His shot is always better than it indicates, And yeah, he is the #1 right-handed winger in the game. Moving on to centerman, coming in at number 4 is the 96 Goldmaster icon, Mats Sundin. And a lot of players, it is really going to depend on your playstyle, because some guys, even though it is center and speed isn't nearly as important as the wing, some guys just can't really use these gigantic guys. But man, defensively, he is so effective and just one of the better guys at center. So he would be my number 4 guy there, 6'5", 231. And everything is really high end. It's just his speed and acceleration that are a little low, but they can get above 90, and that's, you know, just a great combo when you consider his size. Coming in at number 3 is the 98 Sidney Crosby, 5'11", 99 everything, can get up to 96 speed. Crosby cards this year have felt really good, and I have not been a big Crosby fan in Hockey Ultimate Team the last few years. I thought he's felt super mediocre. Not this year. So the 98 Sidney Crosby is absolutely fire, and in my opinion, the number 3 best centerman in the game currently. If he gets one more speed or one more upgrade to speed, you're laughing if he can get that 99, but a really, really good card. On to number 2, the king has been unseated, the 96 Sean Couturier, who has been the best centerman in the game, in my opinion, since he's come into the actual mode. Unbelievable card still, and for whatever reason, his wrist shot always goes in. Like, it's wild to me. I've never had a centerman the way I play that is just so effective scoring, and especially with a wrist shot, because it's just not something that you have it happens a ton. A lot of it's with your wingers, but nonetheless, this card is absolute fire and still extremely easy to obtain when you think about it. But the 96 Sean Couturier comes in at number 2. And then number 1, the 98 Leon Draisaitl. The second they put Thief on this thing, it made him one of the best centermen in the game. And again, another card that shot plays higher than his stats indicate. Every time I shoot with Draisaitl, it is absolute money. They gave him wingman, so his acceleration came up to 97, speed can get to 94, everything else is 99, and you put Thief on him to get him 95 faceoff, which is fine. You don't really need to go any higher than that. Yeah, just, in my opinion, the best centerman that you can get, and an absolute nuts card. On to left-handed defenseman, coming in at number 3, it is the 96 Scott Niedermayer. In my opinion, the second best 96 overall card you can get. It's just extremely valuable in this game to have a centerman over 6 foot, have 99 speed, and his shot is effective, especially if you have barrage on. Everything else is 99. Just an absolute nuts card, and he is the number 3 left-handed defenseman in my opinion. Coming in at number 2 is the 96 Team of the Season, Victor Hedman. Honestly, the Team of the Year is just as good, but Magician on this card just helps it push it slightly over the edge, getting his deking up just a little bit. Does play a little slow at this point in the game, but 6'6", it is just so hard to get around him at the blue line if you play him effectively. And his shot is absolutely nuts as well. Really, really good card. And again, you can't teach size. 6'6" is just incredible. Everything else 99 that you need it to be. Don't miss that 96 Team of the Season, Victor Hedman, coming in at number 2. And then the number 1 left-handed defenseman, and it is almost literally impossible for this to not be the best left-handed defenseman for the rest of the year. 99 everything, including speed. The 6'5", 210 Keandre Miller. Like, you are going to choose, in my opinion, I would choose KAPRIZOV just because we haven't got a KAPRIZOV card all year. He's one of the most electric players. He's one of the most sought-after cards, but my goodness, this card is the Winter National Zdeno Chara from NHL 20. This is by far the best left-handed defenseman card, and unless Hedman or Hamilton are able to get 99 speed, which they can't, this is the best card in the game for left-handed defenseman. On to right-handed defenseman, it is still the 94 Dougie Hamilton. Now, the 94 and 93 have fallen quite a bit in price. The 96 Blake is also an option here, but I personally use this card. Again, the size is insane. Like, it is so easy to stop someone at the blue line. They just can't get around him. He's gigantic. And when you get his shot in play, he's really, really effective. 94 acceleration, 90 speed. If you pair him with someone quick, then you're laughing. If you pair him with Niedermayer, you're in business. Still one of the best defensemen that you can get. Next up, coming in at number 2, it is the 96 Team of the Season, John Carlson. Same thing, 6'3", 95 speed, 96 acceleration. His shot is phenomenal. The only downfall a little bit is his deking at 92, but again, on defense, it's not really make or break there. Everything else is 99. Unbelievable card. His master item early in the year was great, and this one is too. 96 comes in at number 2. And then lastly, the 96 CALE MAKAR. This has been one of the most devastating cards in this game because of his high body checking. It like doesn't matter that he's only 5'11", but for whatever reason, he bumps anyone off the puck. I've never seen a card like this. He's so fast, you can't get by him if you're in a foot race with him. Just an absolutely electric card, and I'm happy because he is one of the best players to watch. But he comes in as the number 1 right-handed defenseman in Hockey Ultimate Team. On to goalies, guys, and again, I can't stress this enough, it does not matter, but the 6'4", 93 overall Justus ANNUNEN comes in at number 2 still. He is who I use. And again, guys, it really does not matter. If you play 40 games with every goaltender, you're going to be almost dead in the middle of your save percentage. And but regardless, this ANNUNEN has been, you know, at times one of the best cards that I've ever used. And then number 1 is the 93 THATCHER DEMKO. This just comes down from feedback I've gotten. And every time I've played this DEMKO, it's been extremely frustrating. But he comes in as the number 1 goaltender, the 93 team of the season, THATCHER DEMKO. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. There is always going to be options that you can plug in and out. But again, just from a makeup and personal experience with a lot of these cards, those are the ones I would recommend. Guys, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Give it a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.